Hi. Thought I forgot about y'all, huh? Nah. I tried to actually do some work a little bit today before I got into my shenanigans, so here I be. Top of the week, people. Remember, I'm going to try to stop saying what day it is and giving it that old juju. We want to have positive vibes no matter what day of the week it is. So, whatever day it is that you enjoy this, I hope it's the awesomest fucking day of your week. If not, we'll work on it. So, a topic that has come up more than a few times. Two questions. Are you from the let's sit down and put Keisha on timeout generation? Or are you from the beat that ass because you was cutting up generation? And I'm talking about parenting people. Now, I can honestly say I have got opinions from both sides of that spectrum. And I fall somewhere in the middle. But that has come with maturity and age, though I've never been a beater. Okay? So let's just think about it for a minute. Remember how we used to all laugh, or, comedians would be like, oh man, Timmy in the store cutting up and his mama, who wasn't black. Oh, I need you to stop. Okay, I'm going to put you on a timeout. He smack her in the face with a pack of hot dogs, call her a bitch, and she don't lose no part of her cool, right? And then we say, well, if that was a black mama, we know how that would have ended. Oh, man. Where'd the kid go? Where'd the kid go? Kid tied to the front of the bumper, and that's where they rode. That's where they rode all the way home. Because that's the treatment you would get. You didn't fuck up with your mamas. It was the assumption if you came from a black family. Now, let's take the color code all out of there. Because I didn't see all color mothers flip the fuck out. Okay? A time or two, especially in these days and times. It don't matter what color you. They try to say it's due to your socioeconomic background. So basically, broke motherfuckers ain't got no patience. Working class motherfuckers got even less patience. And they be like, look, cut up, I'm gonna beat your ass. Now, my thought process has always been, I believe in discipline, not abuse. I don't believe in beating on no child. That's a no. Just like I don't believe on beating on my fur babies. I know I gotta throw my fur babies in there. But this is how I get people who don't have children to understand that concept. I've used this very often with my own child. My daughter, she's 23 now. Great. I can still count on one hand how many times I've had to physically discipline her. And I'm proud of that because I wasn't just, I'm gonna beat your ass. You know why? Because I know as a working class parent, we be frustrated with all kind of shit. And if I go into beat your ass mode too quick, I am stupid ass radio. I am taking out the frustrations of my day that have nothing to do with my child. This is where you borderline on abuse. This is where people are abusing their kids because they going the hell off about shit that ain't got nothing to do with that baby. Because you mad about them pitching a fit about homework, or maybe you got a call from school that day, whatever it was. Now this thing, yes, I'm from the generation where it was okay to take broomsticks and handles and extension cords and switches from trees and put your ass in the bathtub with no clothes on and give you a real ass whooping wet and naked. I took that L. I think I turned out just fine. I'm not a criminal. I don't have problems with aggression. But remember, each child is different. You cannot use the same methods of discipline for the same child, even if you got more than one. You have to know your kid. See, nowadays you can do some goofy shit like, I'm going to take your phone. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, how about I'm going to take your phone and I'm going to change the password to the Wi-Fi so you can't get on the shit on your little game box, GameCube. You talk to your little friends. Yeah. Internet's gone. What? What, man? Be ready to lose their motherfucking mind. So there's different ways to discipline. I understand. But sometimes a good old ass whooping is what some kids really need, because now you got this thing where you got kids, you can't touch them, can't spank them, can't physically do nothing to them. These fools can't take a hit. Don't get slapped. Can't take a punch, a hit. Can't deal with being told no. Why? Because they ain't never seen the flip side of no. Mama, can I have it? No, Timmy, you cannot have that. If you keep asking me, you're going to get in a lot of trouble. You'll be standing in the corner. Mama, shut up asking me that shit. You don't ask no more. It get quiet. You're not embarrassed in the store no more. And guess what? They learn what the ultimate no is. See, again, I know there are people who will disagree with this. I've got friends who disagree. That's fine. I love them. I love their kids. And like I tell all my friends with kids, when they ass start cutting up and you can't deal with them and puberty start kicking in and you wish you had shook the shit out of them or at least thumped them in the forehead real good at least once, don't come ask me shit. Because I believed in the physical discipline. Now, people always take it back to, we learned that shit from slavery. And think for a moment. We can't take slavery out of the picture. Can't say that. But what if we was whooping asses before we got on the boat? Shaka Zulu might got his ass beat with a switch. Somebody's fault. Somebody got thumped. You knew not to fuck with Queen Nefertutu or King Wallabisi. You didn't just roll up. Oh, you challenging me? I'm going to throw you in that pit. You're going to fight with that lion and show me how much of a man you is. Come on now. I took an ass whooping over that any day. I'm just saying, it's a way to handle shit, and you got to be careful as parents. There is a fine line between discipline and abuse. And guess what? That shit always comes home to roost. You will always find out about it at some point or another in your child's life. You be sitting there smoking your cigar, twinkling your old crusty, ashy, graying toes, and all of a sudden your kid about 50, remember that time? That really fucked with me. I've been harboring it. Like, damn, for real? Because you have to communicate with this. Words should come out your mouth before you ball up your fist and wrap it around a belt. I'm just saying, you got to do that first. Now, I have to be honest. I can't recall, so many ass whoopings that I've gotten. They're all a haze now. But I do recall a time where my mom did talk to me while she was whooping my ass, but she talked to me. We use words. So I said, okay, I'm going to do a step different. I'm not going to say better. Different. I always gave my baby a chance to, what's going on first before I just haul off and beat your ass. Because, yeah, I'm agitated because I got the call. I'm human. I'm a parent. I'm pissed off. I'm ready to not be mad at you, so I need you to convince me. Okay. And I understand. Teachers be fucked up, principals be fucked up, schools be fucked up, and other people who don't manage their children well be fucked up. And here's your baby caught in the middle of it all. Okay, I'm gonna let you plead your case. Okay. So it was something that couldn't be avoided. Because, see, I'm from this school of thought. If you get back into a corner, come out swinging, boo. And whatever is closest is your weaponry. We'll deal with the charges later. Because I don't believe in my babies getting jumped on and being scared of getting in trouble from me because they hit somebody. Did you have no other choice but to sock their ass in the face? Oh, okay. Then we'll talk about that later and deal with the aftermath. But you safe, right? That's important to me. Children having problems in school. Well, shit. If you're having a problem in a subject as a child, maybe they need some tutoring. Maybe parent. I know it's been a long day at work. I know you tired of some other shit that ain't got nothing to do with your kids. Maybe you need to sit down and try to figure out that problem with them. Yeah, I know. You can't use the excuse that parents from the 70s used to say, oh, that's that. I was raised on that old math. No, math is math and motherfucking math, okay? And we got the internet, so ain't no damn excuses. You can go to YouTube and learn how to work out some damn problems. Stop, breathe, take a beat, help your babies. Don't beat them before you try to help them. Now, see, that's some shit out the fucking window. Unacceptable. But see, this is that borderline that's created this group of folks like, no, I don't believe in hitting kids at all. I would be a liar if I told you that. Yeah, I'm not a horrible person. We just do shit a little different around here. And I think it's been okay because my babies know I love them. See, that's another thing. Some kids equate physical abuse with hate, others with love. I've seen parents not give a fuck what their kids do. And they should. Don't touch them, don't do shit. I don't know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know where my 14-year-old is. What the fuck? Think I had a date. Think I'm chilling. Fuck it. He ain't here before the street lights come on. This door gonna be locked. Shit like that. They don't spank them. They do other kind of cold, weird ass shit. Like, oh, okay. To me, blows my mind. I wouldn't do no shit like that to my kids. Really? But it makes perfect sense to them. To each their own. Whooping ass ain't for everybody. I tell y'all this shit all the time. You got to know your kid. You got to know your lane. But you also have to balance that shit. If I'm going to beat your ass in discipline, you gonna know in your soul it's because I love you. I done already bent over backwards and showed you I will give you the world, my world, and anybody else's that you need to make sure you motherfucking good. So when you do fuck up, you understand why I'm upset with you. And we're past the words. Because see, sometimes you could do that word shit. After a certain age, that tone get to being all fucked up. And it don't matter what kind of day you had. That tone is just a... Okay, we done went from 0 to 1,000,000 and 2.2 flat. You gonna catch this smoke, and that's just what it's gonna be. See, my baby, I can fuck her up with what I say. See, I knew my child with what I say. I got a nephew. He need to feel me. My words, he think he's smarter than everybody. Love him to death. But he need to get these hands. That's the approach. And that's a young man. He need to also know that, yeah, I'm not encouraging you to put your hands on a female or another man. Nobody for that matter. But I need you to understand what you're feeling right now is chemical. So while you swollen all up on your mama and me, let me deflate you real quick. We won't have this problem again. We haven't. Shit like that. So it's just different strokes for different folks. That's it. Bottom line. Discipline, abuse. We don't do the abuse. No, 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 no. If this was a PSA, parents, please don't put hands on your children and abuse them. It's not good for their emotional well-being. You have to use your words. But if that doesn't work, feel free to beat that ass. Okay? With limitations. Yeah. With that, we're going to take that PSA for today. Hope y'all have an awesome rest of your whatever day this is. I'm going to do the same. Try to get a little work in. What's the quote? Everything ain't for everybody. There is a method of ass whooping for everyone. Oh, and then they be trying to say, oh, discipline will keep kids out of jail. See, I used to believe that. But sometimes the lack of will put their ass in jail. Creating all these entitled, ain't got their ass whooped ass kids before. See, again, it's about the balance. It's about the balance, y'all. I ain't saying all or nothing. The balance. Deuces.